Hi, I'm Alban Gerhardt, I'm from Germany, and I'm very happy to be back for the third time to Nashville. I don't remember the first time, but the second time was quite memorable because the president of the orchestra took me on a Harley Davidson ride. I mean, I rented a Harley and he owns one, I think, so we took this ride along the country. It was fantastic. I'd love to do it this time, but I guess the weather is not really up to it. And unlike the first two times where I played some standard repertoire, I think Haydn and Saint-Saëns, this time is a very special concerto for me. In my eyes, the most important American cello concerto ever written. Funnily enough, it's not that well known in this country or in any country. The cello concerto by Samuel Barber, and it's one of the most gorgeous pieces written for cello. I have no idea why it's not being played more often. Well, I have a slight idea. It's quite difficult for the orchestra and for the conductor. And this band here is sensational, and Giancarlo is a genius. So we just had a wonderful rehearsal, and I'm sure the concerts will go super, I hope. First movement is probably the strangest, but it has some beautiful melodies in it and a huge, gorgeous cadenza, which I won't play. Actually, there's this introduction thing going on, like... and so on and so on. And at some point, I come to this tune. So that's the tune you can hear through the entire movement. Then there's some really difficult passages I won't play again because that's scary in front of a camera. Slow movement is gorgeous. Greatest oboe cello writing. I have a duo with the oboe, and the theme goes like this. Anybody likes the Adagio by Barber, this is the piece to look out for. And the last movement is quite jazzy, incredibly difficult for the orchestra. They have this awkward tuttis there, and they just nailed it, so it will be quite special. It goes like this. So that's the one. That's my first entrance, and it's constant, these bar changes you can hear. It's like pa pa da pa pa da pa pa da pa 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 pa. So that has this quite jazzy feeling. So it fits here to Nashville with country music. It's as close as classical music gets to country music. So do come to the concert. Well, this cello was made in 1710 by a guy called Matteo Goffrilla. Sounds not especially Italian, but he was from Venice, and well, it's a bad story actually. I have it since 15 years, but at some point I've been told it belonged to Benedetto Mussolini, the Italian dictator, which is such a bad story that I doubt it's made up. And he then gave it to his favorite poet, D'Annunzio, and then to make up for it, it ended up with some Jewish cellist in Hamburg in the 50s, 60s, so to balance the karma. And then it was in some basement for 20 years, and in 2004, after my other cello was stolen out of my basement, I found this one, and now I'm the happy owner. Very happy with it because it's a real cello. It's fat and dark and beautiful, deep colors. It's not really a violin cello, but a cello. So I'm happy with it.